Hey folks, it's Dave Smith at Correctional Officer Lifestyle. I missed my video last night, so I'm gonna try to do two today. This video is coming back again full circle to take care of your family. Since I got up this morning, I have done nothing but work on a honey-do list. I got the leak fixed. I'm about to get the floor fixed. I've got my bird houses that I worked on. So this is one of the bird houses. I think it turned out pretty good. I think my bird houses are coming along quite well. Considering this is the first one I've ever built, I really don't think I did that bad of a job. We were watching a TV show yesterday about catching contraband at the border, and these people have tools at their disposal that we don't have in the department. We don't have in corrections. They've got a x-ray machine that they can drive a 18-wheeler into and take an x-ray of the whole truck at one time. They had a load of carpet come in, or what was disguised as carpet. It was 16 pallets, 4 rolls per pallet, and every one of them was slam full of marijuana. They were cutting it up, they were taking a sawzall to it, they were cutting it up, and they ended up with over 500 pounds of marijuana. Street value, I think they said, was around $7 million. So, but there's some other things that they get a hold of that they have trouble breaking into. They have trouble getting into it and getting the contraband out of it. And I made the comment to my wife, I said they should probably call correctional officers. When it comes to finding ways to get contraband out of strange and unique places, the average correctional officer is a pro at that. Just as much as the inmates that we supervise are professionals at hiding the contraband, correctional officers are professionals at finding the contraband. I have often said throughout my career as a supervisor, both lieutenant and captain, if you want something destroyed, give it to a correctional officer. We can tear it up. We can tear it up. We'll find whatever's in it. I promise you that. We can tear it up. And the reason for that is in corrections, we have been forced to work without tools for so long that we learned how to work without them. Plain and simple. These guys, every one of them that's going through the stuff at the border, every one of them has a boot knife. Every one of them has a tactical blade on them that they can cut with. Correctional officers don't have that. Inmates have knives, but we don't. They have a sawzall. We have to pull teeth to get anything closely resembling a sawzall down there. I don't know about everybody else's institution, but my institution has a screwdriver with a bit set, a hammer, and a couple other things that we can take down to locate and remove contraband. Now, as far as locating the contraband, I mean, we've got it. We got the truth wands, which is the CIEA wands, CIEA wands. The inmates refer to them as the truth because they never lie. If it's metal and it's on that individual, we can find it. If it's metal and it's inside that individual, we can find it. They are sensitive enough to tell me how many of a certain something an inmate has inside of them. They call it the truth. We have the metastatic detectors that we can use. We have a body scanner. We have all sorts of tools at our disposal. And discovering the contraband is easy. Removing the contraband, that's hard. That's difficult. A lot of our inmates are not like free world people. Free world people, you get caught, and what I've seen in the shows is a lot of them, they just eventually give up. Our inmates don't. They're committed. They are committed to the cause. They're committed. They're in it to win it. They do not give up as easily as some of these people on these TV shows do. Inmates are hardcore criminals. Not all of them, mind you, but for the vast majority of the inmate population, they are hardcore criminals. Therefore, we have to be hardcore officers. And I will say it again. If you want something tore up, give it to a correctional officer. We have worked for so long without the tools necessary to remove the contraband. Discover the contraband, yeah, but not the tools necessary to remove the contraband, because we don't want the tools necessary to remove the contraband to get into the inmate's hands. That would be bad. But we are professionals when it comes to discovering and removing contraband. That's what we do. That's what we do every single day. Okay? So, watch your shows. I think that's amazing. I learn something from these shows every time I watch them. But bear in mind that they have more tools than we do. And we have to learn how to work without them. And we're good at that. We're good at that. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Love all of y'all. Mean it. As always, there is no place for domestic violence in this world. Sorry about that, but I got train tracks real close to my house and somebody's laying on a daggum horn on that train. Give me just a second. Mercy, Lord. All right. As always, there is no place for domestic violence in this world. If you know the victim of a domestic violence situation, or you are the victim of a domestic violence situation, 1-800-799-SAFE, 1-800-799-7233. That is a domestic violence hotline, people. The people at the other end of that telephone call have the tools, abilities, resources, and are willing to help the victims of domestic violence. If you know the aggressor in a domestic violence situation, please say something to somebody. Remember that the absolute worst thing you can do is nothing. And if you are the aggressor in a domestic violence situation, there is help for you too. The first thing you got to do is admit that you need that help. The next thing you got to do is ask for it. Folks, it is really that simple. As always, if you like the video, make sure you hit the like button. You want to see more, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications when I post new videos, and leave me some comments, folks. Leave me some comments. Love to hear from you. That's all I got for this video, folks. It's Dave Smith, the Correctional Officer Lifestyle. Remember, we are in corrections. One team, one fight. I'll see you on the next video.